Did you know the way you sleep tonight could be quietly speeding up how old your body feels tomorrow morning, affecting your energy, your balance, your memory, and even how independent you stay as the years go by? It sounds dramatic, but sleep posture isn't just comfort, it's mechanics. Your spine, your breathing, your circulation, and your joints spend hours in the same position. And that position can either support recovery or quietly amplify pain and strain. A lot of older adults blame bad sleep on age alone. But here's the truth. Sometimes the problem isn't how long you're sleeping, it's how you're sleeping. Your sleep position can ease pressure on the hips and lower back, keep airways more open, reduce nighttime reflux, and help you wake up clearer and less stiff. Or it can do the opposite and leave you feeling sore, foggy, and drained before the day even starts. In this video, we're going to break it down in a simple, practical way. First, I'll show you the 4 sleeping positions that are most likely to cause trouble after 60, especially if you already deal with neck pain, back pain, reflux, snoring, or numb hands in the morning. Then I'll share 4 better options that can help you breathe easier, protect your spine, reduce pressure on joints, and make sleep feel restorative again. Stay with me, because one small adjustment tonight can change how you feel for the next week. Before we begin, take a second to subscribe and turn on the bell if you want more clear, senior-friendly health tips like this. And let me know in the comments. Type 1 if you want more videos about sleep and mobility, or 0 if you want me to focus on nutrition and strength instead. Either way, your feedback helps me build better videos for you. Part 1. The 4 worst sleeping positions for seniors. The first one is sleeping on your stomach, face down. I know this position can feel comforting at first, especially if you've done it for years. Some people say it feels like their lower back, let's go, and they fall asleep faster that way. But for an older body, stomach sleeping often creates a chain reaction of strain that you don't notice until the morning or until it becomes chronic. When you sleep on your stomach, your head is usually turned to one side for hours. That twists the neck into an unnatural rotation and can irritate joints, compress sensitive tissues, and trigger headaches, stiffness, dizziness, or that pins and needles feeling in your arms and hands. Your chest can also be pressed into the mattress, which makes it harder to take deep, full breaths. Shallow breathing at night can leave you waking up tired even if you were in bed for a long time. And because the pelvis often sinks in this position, the lower back can arch in a way that aggravates arthritis, disc problems, and tight hip flexors. If you're thinking, but it's the only way I can sleep, don't worry, I'll give alternatives in part 2 that feel just as comforting without the same strain. But first, there's another comfort position that quietly creates problems. The second worst position is the tight fetal curl, with knees pulled high toward the chest. This is an emotional comfort position for many people. It can feel safe, warm, and relaxing, like you're protecting yourself while you sleep. The problem is when the curl becomes too tight and your body stays compressed for hours. A tight curl can limit how much your rib cage expands, which may reduce deep breathing. That matters more as we age, because the lungs and chest wall can become less flexible. It can also round the upper back and keep the spine in a C shape all night, shortening certain muscles while overstretching others. Over time, many people notice more morning stiffness, a more hunched posture, and less stability when they first stand up. And if you already have shoulder pain or hip pain, a tight curl can load the joints in a way that increases inflammation. To be clear, side sleeping itself can be excellent. The problem is the tight ball version of it. In part 2, I'll show you a side sleeping setup that keeps the comfort but removes the compression. The third position is lying flat on your back with no support, the rigid soldier's sleep. For years, people were told that sleeping on your back is the best alignment for the spine, and sometimes it can be, but not when the body is unsupported and the airway collapses. When you lie flat, gravity can pull the tongue and soft tissues backward, narrowing the airway. That can worsen snoring and contribute to interrupted breathing in people who are prone to it. Many older adults don't realize how often their sleep is being fragmented by subtle airway restriction. They just wake up unrefreshed, with a dry mouth, morning headaches, or brain fog that feels like, I'm just getting older, when it may be poor oxygen flow and broken sleep cycles. Flat back sleeping can also worsen nighttime reflux for some people, because stomach acid is more likely to travel upward when the upper body is level. Now, I'm not saying everyone must avoid back sleeping forever. I'm saying unsupported back sleeping is the problem. In part 2, you'll see how a small incline and simple pillow placement can make back sleeping much safer and more comfortable. The fourth worst habit is sleeping in a recliner every night. This one is tricky because many seniors start using a recliner for a very understandable reason: pain. The recliner feels like relief. It's easier on the back, it can reduce reflux, and it feels secure. But when a recliner becomes your main sleeping setup night after night, it can create new problems over time. A semi-sitting position can encourage fluid to pool in the legs and ankles, especially if you're not moving much. It can also keep the hips flexed and the spine slightly loaded, preventing full muscle relaxation. Over weeks and months, some people notice tighter hip flexors, weaker core muscles, more stiffness getting up, and less balance. And many people don't get the same depth of sleep in a chair compared to a bed that fully supports the body, which means the brain and muscles don't recover as well as they should. If you're currently sleeping in a recliner because of pain, reflux, or breathing issues, don't panic and don't force a sudden change. Think of this video as a guide to improving your setup step by step. Sometimes the goal is simply to move from recliner every night to bed with smart support, and you can do that gradually. Now, if those are the positions to avoid, what should you do instead? Part 2. The 4 better sleeping positions for seniors. The first better option is supported side sleeping with a pillow between the knees. This is one of the simplest changes you can make, and for many people it's the most effective. Side sleeping can reduce pressure on the lower back, help keep the airway more open than flat back sleeping, and often feels natural. The key is alignment. When you put a soft pillow between your knees, it keeps the pelvis more level. That reduces twisting through the low back and takes pressure off the hips. Your top leg stops dragging your spine into rotation, which is a major reason people wake up stiff. If you add a supportive pillow under your head that keeps your neck in line with your spine, you reduce neck strain too. Many people feel the difference within a few nights, not because it's magic, but because you've removed the mechanical stress that was repeating for hours every night. If reflux is a problem, many people feel better on their left side because of how the stomach sits in the body, but you should choose the side that your body tolerates best. Comfort and consistency matter because the best position is the one you can actually maintain. The second better option is back sleeping with gentle elevation, head and knees slightly raised. This is the smarter back sleep version. Instead of lying completely flat, you elevate the upper body a little and you support the knees so the lower back can relax. You can do this with a wedge pillow, an adjustable bed, or even a firm pillow setup that creates a mild incline. The goal is not to sleep sitting up. The goal is a gentle angle that supports breathing and reduces reflux for many people. Then place a pillow under the knees so the lumbar spine isn't forced into a tight arch. This small change can reduce back tension and make back sleeping feel restful instead of rigid. If you snore heavily, wake up gasping, or suspect sleep apnea, this setup may help some people, but it's not a replacement for medical care. If those symptoms sound familiar, talk to a clinician, because treating breathing interruptions can change your health and energy dramatically. The third better option is a relaxed, starfish back position, arms open with good pillow support. This one is especially helpful if you wake up with shoulder tightness, numb hands, or upper back tension. Instead of keeping your arms pinned to your sides or folding them tight across your chest, you let the shoulders open gently, palms up or relaxed, with a supportive pillow that keeps your head neutral. The benefit here is space. The chest can expand more freely. The shoulders aren't compressed under the body like they are in some side positions. And the nerves and blood flow to the arms may feel less pinched for some people, which can reduce that tingling sensation in the morning. The key is making sure your pillow height is right. Too high and your neck bends forward. Too low and you strain the neck backward. You want neutral alignment, like your head is floating in line with the spine. The fourth better option is the 45-degree side recline, a sweet spot between side sleeping and elevation. If you love the comfort of a recliner, but you want a safer, more supportive bed setup, this is often the best transition. You lie on your side, but with your back supported by a wedge or firm pillows so you're not fully flat. Your torso is gently elevated, your airway often stays more open, and reflux symptoms can improve for many people. Add a pillow between the knees to keep the hips aligned, and use a supportive pillow under the head to keep the neck straight. This position can feel incredibly stable, especially for people with back pain, arthritis, or breathing discomfort at night, because it reduces strain without forcing you into a rigid posture. Now, here's the most important part. Don't try to change everything at once. The goal is not perfection. The goal is progress. Choose one upgrade you can do tonight. Maybe it's the pillow between the knees. Maybe it's elevating the upper body slightly. Maybe it's fixing the head pillow height so your neck stops twisting. Small changes repeated nightly add up fast. Final reflection. Sleep isn't just rest, it's repair. And as we get older, sleep becomes even more important because the body needs recovery time to protect the joints, support the brain, and keep the heart and lungs working smoothly. When you sleep in a strained position, your body spends the night fighting gravity, pressure, and restricted breathing. But when you sleep in alignment, supported and comfortable, your body finally gets the chance to calm down and rebuild. So tonight, don't just go to bed. Set yourself up like you deserve to wake up well. Try one adjustment from this list and pay attention to how you feel in the morning and how you feel 7 days from now. Your future energy, clarity, and independence are built one night at a time. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which position do you sleep in most often? And which change are you going to try tonight? Type it in the comments. And if you want, I can also make a simple checklist you can follow before bed, so you don't have to remember everything. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone you care about, because better sleep is one of the easiest ways to protect health without expensive tools.